going on, everybody? So I just got done checking out The Blackening, and this was one of the films that I was very curious about. I really enjoyed the trailers. I thought it looked pretty funny. And up until about a week ago, I didn't know that this movie was based on an SNL sketch, and you kind of feel it in this movie. The general premise of this movie is that you got seven friends that are on a getaway together. They haven't seen each other in about 10 years, so they rent out this cabin in the middle of the woods, and they stumble upon a Monopoly type board game called The Blackening, and they have to answer some questions or die. If that did not sell you on the film, probably the tagline for this movie is the thing that sold you on this movie. And while I had a couple of laugh out loud moments, I unfortunately did not have as many as I wanted to. This was a very interesting little film because it's based on a Comedy Central sketch. And when I say that you kind of feel it, you kind of feel it mostly because it does feel like it is a sketch that was stretched out to a feature length film. And that's exactly what you get with this movie. And while I enjoyed some of the characters, some of them are likable, others are just intolerable. I came out feeling like I wanted a little bit more from this movie, and I didn't come out loving it as much as I wanted to. I didn't expect this movie to be one of the greatest comedy films of all time, but I wanted to come out having a really good time and recommending it to friends and family, but that was just not the case with this movie. Now, what this movie does great is play on those black tropes that we see in horror movies so many times, and that's where the strength of this movie lies. That is exactly what this movie is going for. It has a lot of meta references, so there are going to be a couple of moments where a lot of people are probably going to have a great laugh. However, for me, even though it had some great laughs, the story to me was one that we've seen many, many times, and really there wasn't a lot for me in this movie to get really attached to. It plays on a couple of horror elements and a couple of horror tropes, and I think sometimes it works, other times I think you needed it to have a little bit more. And this movie is about 95 minutes long, so it's not really that long of a movie. It gets the pacing going. I think there are some great moments, but I saw almost every single twist and turn happening, and it just left me coming out wanting a little bit more because when you have that general premise, there really isn't anything else beyond that, and you kind of want just a little bit more from that premise, and I just was not able to be fulfilled when it came down to that. But if you're mildly curious about this movie, I say wait for it to hit streaming, because even though you're not going to hate yourself for watching it in theaters, I think you're going to have a better time with this movie if you just pop it on streaming when it's raining and you're just wanting to have a rainy day type of movie. This is going to be perfect for that. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and give The Blackening a 6 out of 10. Like I said, I did not hate it. I did not love it. I'm mixed. I'm right in the middle of the road when it comes down to this movie. I just wanted a little bit more. But those are my thoughts on The Blackening. Are you guys excited to check this film out? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more. Click that bell notification so you get notified every single time that a video pops up. And I'll catch you guys soon.